often becomes important when you're looking at resumes. Not even when you're first looking at resumes, but as a person moves on in the hiring process, when you're getting to the point where you're just down to a couple of candidates, and it's what I signaled a moment ago. How is this person going to fit on my team, right? It's such an important question, for all of us. You work in these environments, you've got a nice core group of people together, you bring somebody in, and if they're a good fit, they're really going to lift the whole team up. If they are not a good fit, it has the potential to undermine or destabilize the whole team. So, LinkedIn gives you an opportunity to tell possible employers what kind of fit you are at a job, and that's the recommendations field, okay? We're going to come back to this in a little bit, but people can write recommendations about you, about the work that you've done, about the volunteer experience that you have. Anybody who has met you in the past, who has some experience of you, you can invite them, if they're part of your network, to write a recommendation on your behalf. And I strongly encourage you to do that. You can use recommendations then to tell a bit more of a story about yourself, right? Katerina's been volunteering at CultureLink for the last 8 months. She's been a tremendous addition. She works well with others. They can tell kind of a broad story about you, particularly when you get into questions about whether you're going to be a good fit at an organization. It's nice to have those kinds of recommendations to let potential hiring managers know that you're a good person. Other people say nice things about you. Okay? And the other thing that I would encourage you to do is, as you are building your network and as you're creating connections for yourselves, to add an endorsement. The advantage of you endorsing people in your network is that it prompts them to endorse you for skills and abilities that you have. So you can see on my profile, there are 71 people who have endorsed me for the most fundamental work that I do every day, strategic communications. As you start to build these endorsements for yourself from your network, because it's only people in your network who can endorse you, as you start to build that for yourself, it's going to tell potential employers what you're capable of, okay? I think it's a really nice addition that LinkedIn has added to their system. As I said though, only endorse people for things that you know they're good at. If I'm being totally honest, I showed you a moment ago, 71 people have endorsed me for strategic communications. There's a handful of people that I've never even met in real life. How can you endorse me for something if we've never met? You actually don't know my work. So you want to make sure that it's not the same as giving a job reference to somebody, but it has to mean something. So only give endorsements if you actually know the person does that work well, okay?